What's up, everyone? On today's episode of Wing It Motorsports Garage, we're kind of just going to talk about the RB car and the plans for this Saturday's event. So here's the car here. If you've been watching our Instagram, you can see that I did a nice gas station pic of it. So all the body kit is fitted up real nice and wrapped everything about it. Don't mind that it's dirty. But you can see the new exhaust, everything's fitted up, looking real sharp. So pretty stoked on this. So a few things that we did, I didn't really cover. I ended up doing a video, but it didn't really come out very well. So kind of apologize for that. You guys don't get to see the crash bar I built or the bash bar. But anyways, here it is. So we had to rework the front end to make the Koyo Rad fit. It's a 2-pass radiator and some Durrell fan shroud with some 225 amp fans. And you can see the amount of spacing I have. So what I did was the core support, I had it notched out before where right here, this is where my radiator used to sit, and then the fans were on that side, but they were just like right up against it. I didn't really like that. So anyways, what we did was I cut this all out and did a small tube setup. It's not necessarily the design I like going. I like doing bends instead of like the angle cuts, but just because I was limited on space, that's kind of what I did. So anyways, the bash bar, yeah, you can't see it in here. Anyways, it goes, it's a 4-bin bash bar. It's real nice and tucked. Yeah, you can't see it at all. Anyways, it's a removable one like you would buy out of a Juku or something like that. I just, you can say copy their design, whatever, I don't care. Got that all to fit up real nice, so it matched with the bumper. I do have corner lenses, but they are being shipped right now, so I'm probably not going to have them before the event. But pretty much as far as body kit, all that stuff's good and gone. I did end up with this fan setup. I needed to redo the alternator. You can see that down in here. I picked this one up off of eBay. It's a 150 amp alternator for an RB. They say a little bit of modifications required. Well, that's an understatement. It took me about an hour and a half to get that bitch in there. So if you end up going with that, it was for an RB25 Neo motor. That's what they said. It's not. I had to, actually I can kind of show you what I did with the old one. So this is an original right here. So the spacing in between here is shorter on the new one. And then the offset on this tab here, this is your adjuster. The offset is wrong. I think it was, it was this way more. And then the pulley was inset more. So what I had to do to the new alternator was build a new shim to go in between here so it bolts to the block. And then I took the pulley, I flipped it and added a washer on the inside so it's put the spacing right on the pulley. And then what I did was, to make this fit, I had to cut notch on the inside and cut it all the way flat and then grind it onto this edge here so that my bracket could sit closer this way. So it basically took out half of the material to make that work. But I needed it. It had to be done. I'm running out of time to get this car ready to go. So anyways, that's finished, ready to go. As far as did a full tune up on it, trans oil, new oil, engine oil, button up all my catch can. You can see here how I routed that. Real short lines, mounted right here to the existing core support, built a little bracket for it. Nice and simple, clean. I don't like running lines longer than I need to. And hooked everything back up. I didn't have to change my intercooler piping or nothing like that, so that was good. And then next is the seat. So this is a NRG seat. It's pretty simple. They're like 200 bucks on eBay. It's not FIA rated or anything like that, but I just needed a nice cheap bucket to put in this car. I do like it because it's all black. Nothing, no crazy grays or nothing like that. And then what I did was I cut out the original cross member for the original seats, put it in my new setup, and put in nuts on the back side, welded it all back together, and then used that. So the seat is as low as it can possibly go in this car. And then to finish off, well, had to add a drift button, keep it simple. and then 2 fan controls, and then my gauges. The gauge cluster here I'm probably going to redo at some point, but it was enough to get it in there and, you know, functional. So those controls for my fans, I used to have it where it was on, they were always on, but because these are such high powerful fans, I wanted to be able to start the car and let it warm up before I kick them on, because you really don't need both of these beasts running at the same time. It's kind of just overkill. So that being said, this car's pretty much ready to go. Looking forward to drifting track. We're going to do a video at the track. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It looks like it's gonna, but if it doesn't, I'm going to do a full test between 4 different tires. I have ATR Sport 2s, Ironman tires, Valino Grevo 08, 9 or whatever they are, and the Kinda Kaiser KR20s. So 4 different tires. I'm going to see which one runs the best and longest at the track with the smoke. I'm going to compare to all 4. I'm going to put that in the next video and hopefully help you guys out, because I mean, everyone says, well, this tire's better, that tire's good, this one's shit, this one delaminates. Well, in my experience, none of these tires really delaminate. Well, 2 of the 4 I guess I've done. I've never ran Kindas, and I haven't tried these Valinos yet, but from what I've heard, they're pretty good. We'll see. I'm going to, you know, the Valinos is a little bit more than the other ones, but I'll go into depth on that on the next video. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for that, and you know, that's going to determine what tire I go for pretty much the rest of the season. I mean, as long as I get a good deal on them, I'll buy it. You know, I always buy them by the pallet. So hopefully you guys look forward to seeing the next video, and then me and Caleb are going to be doing an edit at the Gateway with the GoPros, and a buddy of ours is going to do some outside of the car, you know, on track footage of us. So we're going to try to put together something and actually add some drifting content to this drift channel. So hope you guys enjoy that. So see you guys later.